Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're at Limaland Park, just heading out to do the qualifying laps. Qualifying's super important in these micro sprints. If you don't qualify well, you're not going to go well in the race. It's pretty slick. We want to get it down as slow as we can on the exit of the corners. Really stick to the inside line here, drift out. Then once again, nice and low, get nice and low. And, we'll see how we go. It's not a bad lap. Probably not the best lap I've ever done though. It's a pretty tricky track state. Be interesting to see how the race goes. Looks like we've got a mix of rookies and people with decent iRatings, so it'll probably make it quite interesting. Alright, let's see how the qualifying went. So yeah, qualified 5th, not the worst in the world. I'd probably rather 1st, 3rd or 5th, stay on the inside lane. 2nd is probably the worst place to qualify in the front, because you really run the risk of the black flag of the other car and or getting swamped. So see how that goes. Alright, pinning up.
Pit road is closed right now. The estimated SOF is 1,675.
There's always one that wants to rev. Doesn't really do anything. That's a bit worrying that the guy in front of us is blinking already. So with the Australian ping, it always makes for an interesting adventure at somewhere down the track, particularly when he disappears and then pops back in who knows where.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded.
Right. That's off. We have 2 rolling laps in these, formation laps. And there's always a couple of people act like idiots on the formation laps, and sometimes someone gets crashed out. We'll see how we go. Just take it nice and easy, roll the bottom. See what everyone else is doing. You usually pick the people who are going to be super aggressive in the race just by how they roll around on the formation laps. There's really nothing to be gained by weaving in a dirt car, but you know, there we go. I think this track state's going to catch a few people out, particularly because we've got some pretty fast cars and some pretty slow cars and a couple of rookies who probably never been out in one of these cars before. Alright, we're off. So the inside lane's got away quite well here.
Good job there.
But keeping it low through the first couple of corners so that we don't get drifted up into. Stay away from the trouble. We're out 3rd.
The next car's the leader.
The guy behind us, a big lunge there. Thinks he's super fast. So he's rolling into the corners really fast, but it means he slides sideways and has no exit. Now really starting to wind it up. Now we've singled out. A bit concerned about the guy blinking in front of me. Oh, we've got one down low. Oh, look for the gap. We've shot around the outside. No, we haven't. We've been caught. It's not ideal, but it's taken out the leader. On the rest of the lap with some damage. Thanks, mate. Yeah, probably have to bleep that. Alright. Yeah. So we're going to hear that every time he blinks in and out. But now we're rolling around in 2nd. He's got a couple of seconds out on us. It's a fair bit of a gap back to 3rd. But we know that we got some slow lap cars already coming up on them. It's going to keep things interesting for us. There's rookies in lap cars. You never know what they're going to do. You never going to know whether they let you through or they try and race you or they just spin it right in front of you and end your race for you. but definitely feeling the effect here of the wing being damaged.
The next car's the leader.
It's really hurting us on corner exit.
Slow car down low.
There we go, watch this guy, where's he going? Alright, managed to navigate getting around them crashing cars twice. Really, with a slightly broken car, there's not really much point in pushing too hard and trying to catch the leader. We just have to keep rolling around and hope that something happens to him, which is highly likely given how many lap cars that are having a bit of trouble getting around are. When you go to practice in a test section for these, it always gives you a pristine track, which does not prepare you for a slick track like this.
Slow car down low.
Alright, there's this guy. Yeah. So he's going to roll up in front of me.
Good to go.
Which way to go? We'll go down the inside.
Outside.
Hope he doesn't murder us.
The car in front. The gap is
No, I passed him.
2.3 seconds. Clear up top.
That's definitely lost us a lot of ground on the leader dealing with that guy though. Just keep at it. Centre four, there's no point in pushing too hard. We'll just roll around with our slightly broken car. Doesn't make for the best video, but coming up on the same guy again.
Five to go. The next car's the leader. We're in a podium position.
Leader's got by him. We're going to come up on the corner again. So hold down low.
Car outside.
You hear him hit the wall on the outside there.
The next car's the leader. Car stopped ahead.
That'll be our friend from before. He's now stopped after hitting the wall. Yeah, there he is.
Two left to go. Two to go.
Alright, only 2 more laps to keep it straight and not hit somebody.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
Alright,
The next car's the leader.
there we go, end of race. Alright, let's see how we did.
Checkered flag.
Alright, so we came second to Aaron, who was the number 3 car, and it was in 2 splits. This is the top split. There was rookies in the top split, which makes it a bit interesting. Picked up 46 in iRating, lost 0.02 on 2 incident points. And looking through the field, we can see that there was 3 rookies in there, and Diesel and Tatum were the guys that got crashed out very early there. And yeah, Diesel lost 96 iRating. As the number 1 car, that's not great. But yeah, we did alright by managing to avoid the chaos. Or mostly avoiding the chaos. We ran most of the race with a busted wing and a bent tyre, but you know, that was good fun. I'll see you in the next one.